Hi, this is Megan Chapman, and this is the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're back in the studio again. Glad to be back here on a Tuesday and recording this video for you all. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, hit the notification button, like, comment, all that stuff is helpful, as well as just basically encouraging. So thank you for all that do that already. So we are back in the studio today. I remember last week I was telling you about this piece and how I was focusing more on the white part or the lighter part of the series rather than the dark red part of the series. And I told you that there was one painting that I thought was probably on the chopping block. And yes, it was on the chopping block. And then another piece also. So the two pieces I'm about to show you were already had a different incarnation since I've been back in the studio painting, but they just didn't quite feel as right. And then because I learned some things in this piece that I wanted to kind of expand on a wee bit, I worked back into a couple of the lighter pieces in the other series. So let's have a quick look at them. All right, so, and of course, if you've gone to my Friday Studio blog, which I really hope you will, you have already seen these pieces. But here we are in video form for those of you who don't read the blog, perhaps, or just to hear me ramble on about them. So this was the piece that was down low that I said, I think this one's on the chopping block. Yes. So as you can see, picking up from the dark circular, well, oblong shapes down here, they've come back over through here and yeah, creating quite a different feeling. And of course this is white paint. So we've got the white, my favorite yellow ochre, and then the black paint. There's nothing else in there but that. No pencil, no charcoal, just keeping it simple, much like the other piece, except for the added white. So that was a piece that was kind of all over the place. I shared it on my blog probably maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I liked it. It was cool. It was interesting, whatever. It was different, but it just didn't jive with me ever exactly. And so I then wanted to make it fit in with kind of where my thinking is going and where this series is headed. Then this piece too was a painting that I had already done. It's different than it was. It's not drastically different. I reincorporated some things, added some darker shapes. Now this one does have chalk pastel. That blue, the blue lines is a chalk pastel and along with the acrylic, white, black, yellow ochre. We all know I love a limited palette. So so again, if you go to the Friday Studio blog, you can see better images of this piece, along with that big piece there. So I've just come into the studio today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it yesterday, so there was a wee deviation from my schedule that I'm trying to keep. So I'm gonna just put in a little extra time today because I wanna keep the momentum going, but I'm pretty sure I made the right decision not to come in yesterday. It's always a hard call, you know, it could go either way. So since I'm kind of now in this lighter mode, I'm thinking about getting these two pieces and also working back into them. I may do that or I may not. There's something kind of nice about them. These is what I've been referring to as the bridge piece because they do have the red and some of the other colors as the other series that's just all in a nice neat pile right there. So we'll see. I mean, truth be told, I am running out of canvas right now. And as we know, I'm trying to use things that I have on hand. I'm trying not to spend money on paint and materials to see if I can use up what I've got. So, I mean, there's always a lesser painting that could be painted over, perhaps. I try really hard not to do that once a painting is done or considered done, or once a painting is photographed and put into a series or shared on my website. It's very, very rare for me to ever pull it back and do something different to it. So we'll see what else I can dig up. I think I've got a few more of these skinny square canvases. So rather than working on those, I might start something new. Anyway, I better keep this a little bit shorter than the last one. Thanks again to everybody who checks out the Tuesday Studio video visit, as well as my Friday Studio blog, as well as follows me on the Instagram and Facebook and Twitter for now. I don't know about that thing anymore. But anyway, that's all I've got for you this week. I hope you're well, happy, and inspired. And if you are not, I get it. Tomorrow is a new day, and hopefully it will be better and brighter. All right, take good care. Thanks so much. Bye.